Today I'm going to be breaking down the top 10 Star Wars characters with the most screen time. Now, this all comes from the Screen Time Holocron, so go check that out. And this is also just counting Star Wars canon, so no 2D Clone Wars or Star Wars droids or Star Wars Ewoks or the holiday special. Or Visions. Basically, the movies and the newer shows. Number 10 is Omega, which kind of surprises me. I don't know, I just don't think of a character like Omega appearing this high, but it does make sense. The Bad Batch was 47 episodes long, and Omega was pretty much the main character. I mean, she definitely got a lot of attention in it. I think she got the most out of everyone in the show, so it makes sense that she's this high with 5 hours and a half screen time. What the hell? She got 2 hours screen time in season 1, 1 hour 42 in season 2, and 1 hour 45 in season 3. Number 9 is Caleb Doom slash Kanan Jarrus, another animated character, another of many animated characters, and he has 5 hours and 34 minutes of screen time, so pretty close to Omega. You might think he just appears in Rebels, but he actually appears in Tales of the Jedi and season 7 of the Clone Wars for the short cameos. He has 3 minutes and 42 seconds of screen time in the first episode of the Bad Batch. And then in Rebels, he gets the rest of the screen time. And the season that features him the least is season 4 because he dies a couple of episodes before the end. I think. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. I haven't actually seen season 4 of Rebels yet. Ugh. Number 8 is a very surprising pick. Kazuda Kaz Ziono. Now, I'm guessing that no one here knows who that is. He's actually the main character from Star Wars Resistance. Yeah. I watched 2 episodes of the show and gave up because I just didn't really find it very interesting, and the animation style is really off-putting in my opinion, but apparently he gets the most. Just look at this. Somehow he gets 3 hours and 34 minutes in season 1, and then 2 hours 29 minutes in season 2, and apparently they have some shorts. Okay. Don't ask me how he got that much screen time in a single season. I don't know what to tell you guys. Next up, it might be a bit more recognizable to you because this is a newer show, but Kai Brightstar is up next. Now, he's the main character of Young Jedi Adventures. So, yeah, we're seeing a pattern here. We're just getting main characters of Star Wars animated shows now. So this guy got 4 hours and 28 minutes in a single season of Young Jedi Adventures. Okay, that must have been a long season then. I don't think I'm ever going to watch this one. I think there's a higher chance of me watching Resistance, if I'm being honest. Number 6, though, is finally a character that people are actually interested in. Sabine Wren, our second Rebels character up on the list. And now she has 6 hours and 36 minutes of screen time, and 5 hours and 5 minutes came from Rebels. Her screen time is pretty evenly spread out across the show, although she gets more in season 4, which kind of surprises me because season 4 is one of the shorter seasons of the show. But then she gets an hour and 31 minutes of Ahsoka because she was featured pretty heavily in Ahsoka, and that's why she has so much screen time, because she got Rebels and Ahsoka. Most of the Rebels characters just have Rebels and a couple of other things that maybe they get like a couple minutes of screen time in, but Sabine gets an hour in Ahsoka. Number 5 is Din Djarin, with our first live-action only character on the list. Finally. He has 7 hours and 21 minutes of screen time, and he got 6 hours and 24 minutes of that in The Mandalorian. In the first 2 seasons, as you can guess, he got like over 2 hours of screen time because it was basically just Din Djarin and Grogu going about the galaxy. But in season 3, he did dip a little bit when it focused more on Bo-Katan, and there was even an episode that focused on just Dr. Pershing, so yeah. He actually gets 56 minutes of screen time as well in the Book of Boba Fett, which is crazy. I think he actually gets more screen time than Fennec Shand in the Book of Boba Fett, so that's just kind of embarrassing. He really did hijack that show, didn't he? Also, the new movie's coming out, so he'll probably get another hour or so of screen time. Now, number 4 is our first pre-Disney made character, I'm pretty sure, or unless I've forgotten someone, Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's about time to see someone we all knew would be here. Obi-Wan has 9 hours and 2 minutes of screen time, and he could be getting more in Ahsoka Season 2, or maybe he'll get his own Season 2 of his show, maybe, I'm not too sure. But he has 9 hours of screen time, and it's pretty evenly spread across the Star Wars universe. I mean, every second Star Wars show has him in it, basically. He gets a little bit in Tales of the Jedi and Tales of the Underworld, and then Phantom Menace, 24 minutes, Attack of the Clones, 34 minutes. Clone Wars, he gets 5 hours and 20 minutes spread across the show, and because it's Clone Wars, it's pretty uneven because there's always different arcs and focusing on different characters, and as you can see, it goes from 1 hour and 15 minutes in Season 2 all the way to 11 minutes 39 seconds in season 7. 36 minutes in Revenge of the Sith, a couple of seconds in both Bad Batch and Jedi Fallen Order, which I actually kind of forgot was counted here. He got an hour in Obi-Wan Kenobi, 4 minutes in Rebels, 18 minutes in A New Hope, and a couple of minutes in Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi each. So it's pretty clear how Obi-Wan got all of his screen time from like fucking everywhere. Number 3 is one that kind of bothers me. It's Ezra Bridger with 9 hours, 16 minutes. Now, this isn't that surprising considering he's the main character of Star Wars Rebels, a show that lasted 70-something episodes, I think. I just wish we could have Obi-Wan in number 3 so the Clone Wars main trio could be all in the top 3 spots. As you can see here, he gets a couple hours each season, and he gets 20 minutes of screen time in Ahsoka because he was only brought in at the very end there, and I guess we're going to see a lot more of him in Season 2, so he'll probably reach 10 hours of screen time in Ahsoka Season 2. Now, I know I already basically spoiled the top 2 spots for you already with my last comment, but Ahsoka is at number 2, pretty unsurprisingly. I'm guessing a lot of you guessed this. She was either going to be number 2 or fucking number 1. She gets 10 hours, 54 minutes, 27 seconds of screen time. She gets 19 minutes to Shelter the Jedi because she was one of the 2 main characters in that. She gets 7 hours and 51 seconds in Clone Wars, which could be the most out of any character. We'll see. We'll see if number 1 pick has a little bit more than that. But yeah, that's a lot of screen time. Weirdly enough, she gets the most screen time in Season 7, which is the shortest season of the show. It is because she gets 8 episodes to herself, and Season 6 barely focused on her at all. She gets 34 minutes in Rebels, mostly from Season 2, and she gets 17 minutes in Mandalorian Season 2. Then she gets a bit of Book of Boba Fett in that scene she shared with Luke. And then she gets an hour and 46 minutes in her show, which isn't actually that much more than a Sabine gets. Number 1 is, you guessed it, Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader, the chosen one, the character that should probably stay at the top of this list forever, really, because Anakin is, of course, the main character of all of Star Wars. He gets 11 hours and 34 minutes, 46 seconds of screen time, which is pretty awesome, but it's a little bit too close to Ahsoka for my liking. He gets a couple of minutes in Tales of the Jedi and Tales of the Empire, 27 minutes in Phantom Menace, 47 minutes in Attack of the Clones, and 7 hours and 50 minutes 33 in Clone Wars. That is so close to Ahsoka. Was Ahsoka 7 hours 50 minutes 20 seconds? I don't know, it was extremely close. He gets the most in the earlier seasons, as you can see, kind of dropping off in season 5, 6, and 7. 54 minutes in Revenge of the Sith, a single second in The Bad Batch, 1 minute 43 in Jedi Fallen Order, 22 minutes in Obi-Wan Kenobi, which was kind of criminal. I'm pretty sure Reva gets more than him in that show, what the hell. 2 minutes in Jedi Survivor, 11 minutes in Rebels, 2 minutes in Rogue One, 9 minutes in A New Hope, 12 minutes in Empire Strikes Back, 21 seconds in Outlaws. When the hell does Vader appear in Outlaws? I don't know. I kind of gave up on Outlaws, so I don't really know how he makes a cameo on that. 15 minutes in Return of the Jedi, 18 seconds in Squadrons, and 10 minutes in Ahsoka, where he teaches Ahsoka a lesson that none of us know the answer to. And yeah, he'll probably get more in Ahsoka Season 2 and plenty more projects, I'm sure. Although Anakin's story is finished, I'm pretty sure like as long as new Star Wars projects will be coming out, he'll keep making cameos in them as long as they take place within the Skywalker saga time period.